Hello everyone, welcome to this new video where I'm making a character for Touhou 12.3 using the new character engine. So that's going to be the first video on Mamizou specifically. I'm going to start. There is a lot of work that I'm not going to showcase in the video. I'm going to do it off camera because it's a lot of boring stuff. Mainly getting the sprites ready for the game. So let's get started. So usually when I make a character, I usually think about what I want the character to do, obviously. And because I'm not making the sprites, I'm getting them from Mugen. I'm bound by what the sprites have. So right now I have the Mugen Mamizou files here that I extracted. So there is a bunch of act files for the palettes and the actual sprites themselves. So there is a bunch, though it's probably not going to be enough, honestly. All the effects are probably not going to work. I'm probably not going to use that. So for the attacks, I also like to look at actually the character in Mugen, just to see what kind of attacks it has. For Mamizou, it's not a lot, honestly, to work with. So she has a bunch of palettes, though, which are really good.
Round one.
The sound is really loud. So she has that punch, which is apparently a grab. Grabs in Soku are usually either really bad or really strong, so I'm pretty worried about adding a grab. She has this, which are pretty fast, though. I don't really know if... I think I'm going to make Mamizou as a heavy. So in Soku you have basically three kind of characters. You have the light characters, which have both a 2A, a low 2A that is repeatable, and repeatable 4A as well. Then you got hybrids, which for the most part have heavy low 2A, so it's not repeatable, and it allows for confirms. Think, for example, Marissa. You have Remedia as well, which doesn't have a low 2A. And usually they have a repeatable 4A. Again, mentioned for Komachi, which has the opposite. She has a repeatable 2A, low, and a 4A. And then you have heavies, which usually have a heavy high 4A and a low heavy 2A. And I think I'm going to do that for Mamizou, so she's going to be a heavy. She's pretty slow here. I think I'm going to keep that. Her dash animation would probably be nice as a perfect flight as well. Though she doesn't have that many air moves. She basically has that one and that one. Maybe I can find some sprites that would be good for air moves, but it doesn't look like it. So that's the throw, I think. She has this, which I don't know how to use. Probably going to be a parry. Yeah, that's not a lot, honestly. I also grabbed a GIF, which uses a different palette for some reason. It was on... I don't even recall where I got it. I extracted the frames. There are more here. So she has that thing and this. So it's a lot of weird stuff, but hey, I do with what I have, honestly. So that thing. And what I want the character to do, basically, it will also work around the fact that I don't have that many sprites. I want one of her skill line so that basically she transforms into the opponent character. So I already made some palettes for other characters using the other palettes. I started doing Sokutu as well, but turns out it's really hard to make Sokutu palettes because the indexing is really weird. So for example, if I take the one for here, if I take the one for Sanae, just to showcase Sanae, yeah, it's just a palette. I grabbed all of these and placed them inside the game files. So right here, I placed them inside their respective folder. So for Alice, it's here. I named them palette -01. It's going to be useful later. And yeah, that's basically all of it. And yeah, like the very start is getting some files ready here. So first of all, I need a palette, otherwise the frame data editor will refuse to load the character. So I can put that aside. And here, so these are the stand sprites. So I have a shortcut for that. It will rename everything properly. You can do it by hand, but I can't be bothered. And then I need a palette, so I'm just going to grab. Usually, so I'm not sure about that, though. For both Touhou and Mamizou, all the palettes start with a 1- something. So all of these are the palettes. I already checked, and they are good. That one is the default, like this, and I'm just going to rename it like that. So the frame data editor. So I already have the tool set up here with Mamizou here. So now if I go back here and load the frame data, an XML file, it should find the character. Just find that the palette is broken. That's because for some reason in Mugen the act files are reversed, so you need to go here, misc, reverse palette index, and now it's fine. And I'm going to export that palette as a pal here, and I'm just going to name it palette 0.pal. I'm probably going to do the same for basically all of them. So that's out of the way, and I'm going to pick 8 of them for Soku. Okay, so that's done. I have all the palettes ready. So there is way more than I need, but that's usually better that way. As for this, yeah, so right now it's just messed up. It's finding the files, but it's just messed up. So it's because it's not cropping the file properly. So usually the way I do it is it's just the manual way. I don't really know if there is a better way to do this, but so when I open with that software, I have the size of the file here, and that's I just input that here, and now it's not messed up, and then you want to align the sprite proper. So here it's more down, I think, a bit too much. Like this, and then to the left. Wrong left. Like that. Looks decent. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, like that, it looks fine. And yeah, I just do that with basically all the files. Okay, so that's also done. It's a very tedious process, but I didn't really find a better way to do it. And usually then I just zoom in, play the animation and look if everything looks fine, and it does. It's nice. Then I just export the file, obviously. Save. And we should be able to check in game how it looks like. Unless my game crashes, obviously. I forgot to enable Shady Loader. There we go. So it's semi-working. The palette is messed up. It's as if it's taking the old palette for some reason. Hmm. What if I try another one? That one works. Okay, so it's only the first one. Maybe I forgot to remove the... Yeah, I forgot to remove the act. Apparently Shady prioritizes that one. Yeah, now it's all good. So we have a nice idle animation. Obviously the rest is still messed up. But we'll get there eventually. Then there is a big question mark on whether or not I managed to get the transformation to work. So the way I want that one to work, which is probably going to be the easiest, is create the opposing character a second time. So I just create a copy of that one, just load it with a different palette. And when Mamizou transforms into the opposing character, then I just hide Mamizou and show the duplicate character and give you control of that one. I think it could work, though I'm not really sure. So obviously the first thing is to create player. So it's a transform player, probably. So something like this. And whether or not you're transformed. By default, it's not going to be null. So I think there is something in Sokolib to create a new character. I just added it recently. So it's in the game data manager. If it wants to, it's in V2. Create player. So the way that works is that you have some sort of parameters which are called player info. And I need the one from the opposing character, so I'm going to grab left player info. So basically, if we are the right character, then we grab the one from the left, which is the opposing, and otherwise we grab the one from the right. And then in that one, we are the same as the other one. I also need to change the palette. So the way I set it up is that the palettes are -1 right now. So if you pick the palette 0, then it would be -1, and then if you pick the palette 1, it would be -2. So it's the opposing no, it's your palette. It's your palette, negative, and then -1. So 0 would be -1. And then I want to create a new player with that. And to prevent doing it forever in the mirror, because if in the mirror then I do this, then I will create the first character, which is Mamizou, then I will go here, I will create another Mamizou, and that Mamizou will also try to create a new Mamizou, and so on and so forth, so I need to prevent that from happening. So I think I'm just going to check if my own palette is negative. If it's not negative, then I create the new character, otherwise I don't. Then that player, I need to initialize it proper, and I put it in idle. Action idle. And that should about work for that. Then in the render, I render Mamizou, but I also need to render that one, only if you're transformed. If you're transformed, you render that one, otherwise you render Mamizou proper. And also, when you create new characters, a lot of stuff are not properly initialized. And one of them is the opponent field. So I need to do, if you are transformed, then you place, or actually maybe I should just do it all the time. Init. So I just take my opponent and put it inside the other one. Otherwise it will try to access it and crash. Probably. And then if I am transformed, then I just update the transform player. Otherwise, I just update myself. And I probably need to do that for basically everything. Update. There is probably a bunch of stuff that won't work like this, I think. Because the game checks your boxes directly, and I don't think it will really like what's going on. But I guess we'll see. So for now, I should nothing should happen actually, because you're never transformed. It just work just fine. Yeah, so nothing happens obviously. But now, if in update, I pointer may be null. True. That's true. Here I need to say we are in it. So now it no longer can be null. Here I just say we are transformed now. True. What happens? Huh, pretty neat. So obviously I can still move and stuff, though it's kind of breaks. But I have a second Sanae with the palette I just made, which is nice. I think I just need to forward basically everything to the other class. So I have a lot of stuff, like all of that, and all of that, and that. And for me, if I am transformed, then I do this. I just call the other one. Otherwise, I just do my stuff. Okay, that one didn't work. Okay, as well. So now I should basically be able to play Sanae normally. And I don't, for some reason. I do see my stuff being pressed. Why is that? Handle inputs. Maybe because I didn't do it here. Handle inputs. Still not quite it. It's probably because of these. I don't have handle input. I do have it. Update, I do have it. Not for that one though. It shouldn't really matter though. It shouldn't really matter. I'm quite puzzled. Slice action. Same for here. Maybe this. Who knows? So I should have basically everything now. Still doesn't work. I guess it's time to investigate then. You can use basically anything you want, though I usually do it with CharacterEngine because I'm more comfortable with that. Investigating issues like this require a bit of knowledge about the game. I have a big CharacterEngine sheet with a lot of stuff, which definitely helps. So right now, basically my issue is that it's not taking my inputs. I see my inputs, but it's not taking them in the game. So I want to check the second character to see what's up. So basically here, my duplicate character should be at 9890 hex. So that's my character basically. So I can name it Mamizou extra character. And then if I copy this and place it inside, so I just make it shorter, extra char keys, and these I can grab them from under that one. That's, I don't know what's this. 754 740. So basically these should change when I press keys, right? So that's probably that one I need. 754. 54 here. So it's the key inputs, which are basically what the game uses as inputs. So it's that one I need. Just come back here, place it inside. Actually, remove all that and place it here, and I replace left with extra car. That in there. Then I need to adjust that one. So okay, so now if I press keys, I don't see anything happening here. So there is probably something wrong with the way the keys are used. Oh, what normally updates that one? It's right, that one. So it's that. Just have a look. Fetch inputs, which somewhat makes sense. Somewhat what I would expect to happen. But where is it called? It's called from here. I think it's because it's not that character that is doing it. Huh. That's not very useful, isn't it? Soku loop. Sure. Hmm. That's more useful. Right. I remember that one. Where is that one called though? Um, it's called outside. Just trying to find out where am I? And I just crushed CharacterEngine apparently. Huh. Nice. Loves to see it. I think he just hates being here. Okay. So I think the issue is just that that's not managed by the player itself. So I need to move so all my inputs to the transfer player inputs data, and I take my one. Like that. Does it help? It kinda does, but it's not exactly what I expected. Okay, that's progress at least. Yeah, I don't have boxes. That's... Okay, so doing it that way won't work properly. Huh. I probably need to post-process a lot of stuff. So, I think that doesn't work because in the update, I need to take the transform player speed and apply it to myself. This speed. I also need to apply its position. And there's probably a lot of other stuff that I will need to do. What's worrying me the most are the boxes. Okay, that kinda does work. My dot is moving. The gravity as well, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay. So I also need to do the opposite. That's going to be a mess. I also need to check the boxes, box data probably, hitbox count. That's... Oh yeah, the HP as well needs to change. Oh boy. Mm. Okay, I think that's a tough issue. Maybe I can do this. What do I need to save? I need to save this, and this. And for all of these, I come to equal. What happens now? Can move, can jump. I can't air dash though. And my boxes don't update either. So that doesn't work. Maybe if I copy the sequence data. And what else? Frame data. This doesn't work. I still don't have my inputs. I think the inputs are because I don't save the inputs. The motion inputs. So it's the input data, the command combination. Let's grab from myself again. Still doesn't work. And I know why. It's because of update physics. I think it's update physics. That one I don't want. If I remember correctly, that one is not named proper. Oh, never mind. It's not that one. It's check all motion inputs. Let's see. Never mind. That. Oh, oh, that's funny. Okay, that's really funny. I'm moonwalking. Okay. So for the speed, it's because I don't copy the direction. So obviously it's not going the right way when you turn around. Though for the frame data I would expect this to work, though apparently it doesn't. If I remember correctly, there are two places where that is used. Oh yeah, here in game info. So maybe it's in game info. Well, that's probably going to break Mamizou, but for now I don't really mind it. Yeah, that does work. I still don't have collisions though. So it's because I need to move the collision type, the collision limits over. We are getting there. The motion inputs still don't work. That's... Okay. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. Because I need to copy them over the other way first. Or now I'm just resetting the entire thing all the time. So it's hitting every single frame. That's quite a mess. I have to admit that's quite a mess. And now I don't have any collision boxes anymore. That's... okay, I think I still know why. It's yeah, that's a problem. Handle inputs. I can probably do it here as well. Maybe it will work. It's because it's handling the inputs, then making you go into the move, then resetting the thing. But then I go in update and I override the thing again. So yeah, okay, I just did it the other way around. So that's not going to work. Okay, so I don't know why cancels don't work. Okay, so obviously bullets don't work, but that's normal. It doesn't register... oh, it does sometimes, but not for everything. Doesn't for melees? No, never mind. It doesn't for jabs. Specifically jabs. All jabs don't work. I can't cancel my jabs. Oh, never mind. I just can't press bullets anymore. Why? That's... okay. I also don't have the hit stop. Okay, so we're getting there, but it's definitely not it's definitely a slow process figuring everything out. And now I should have hit stop. Oh, how? Okay. Okay, maybe I need to do all of that also after, actually. Okay, so let me just copy and paste the entire thing. Handle inputs. Okay, like that. So maybe, just maybe, just doing all of that will work. So cancel still don't work. Huh? I can't cancel mid-lease? Don't exactly understand why. Let's see. What if I try another character instead? Oh, Remilia. No, it's the same problem. Yeah, I can't cancel. Oh, wait. Why is it delayed? I have 1 frame of input delay. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Yeah, that's not good. It's worse than this actually, but okay. We'll get we'll worry about this later. But that's doesn't look like it's a cancel. Looks really weird. It is a cancel. Why is it broken like this? Oh yeah, the 1 frame input delay just is messing with me. It is. Okay, maybe it's just a buffer. Yeah, if I just time it perfectly, it works. I think it's the buffer that is messed up. So do I just copy the entire thing? I guess. Oh, okay, I just forgot about this as well. I just move the entire thing, I think. Probably going to be way easier to deal with. Maybe it's because I don't have the buffer key inputs. Who knows? Uh, this. I don't know if I do need that, but I'll just copy it anyway. Okay, that looks better. Still looks rough, but a bit better. Do I still have the input delay? And that works as well, which is nice. I still have the input delay. That's a bit worrisome though. I don't exactly understand why. And okay, do I just have it all the time? Or is it just that one? I doubt it, but no, it's really Mamizou messing with stuff. Mm. Other than that, looks pretty normal. Get the dummy to block. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't have the effects, I don't have the objects, which is pretty normal. I just didn't do that part. I'm pretty satisfied with how it is right now. I'll try to make her transform and untransform now. And then I'll probably call it a day. At least for that one. I'll probably finish the like doing all the walking animation, the jumping and stuff in the meantime before the next one. So I need to do if. So for now I just hack something. If you it's the check key one shot. It's just going to be tick. Is it tick F1? And I just going to check that. So it's going to be F1 and just going to untransform or transform. And remove that. So right now I'm good. Press F1, I'm here. And I crash. Yeah, that's somewhat what I expected. That's somewhat what I expected. So I need to save that, I think. These two. And it's saved. I okay. Just have it swapped, and I do the opposite. And the transform player, my own. And yeah, I'm basically just saving the stuff I'm corrupting by swapping that, and should just work fine, hopefully. Why don't I turn around? That's something new. Okay, now I turn around. Now I can't jump. That's... yeah, that one still looks rough. Okay, so something's still very wrong about the inputs. Now that works. And now it's no longer broken. Oh, is it the gravity? Oh, it's the gravity, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably the gravity that is wrong. Okay, now it works. I really don't understand exactly what's going on. Yeah, that's not normal. I go back to Romania where it worked somewhat fine. Yeah, that's so wrong. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. The inputs are really weird. It's specifically when I move transformed that I have that weird behavior. Which is not surprising, honestly. Other than that, seems to work fine. Can even transform mid-air. Oh, and now it's broken. Okay, is it? Yeah, it's when I transform while jumping. Oh, it's because it's buffering the high jump. Oh, yeah. Pretty neat. In any case, I'm probably going to work on that a bit after that. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.